MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your defending National League West champion, Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league starter. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 5, Carlos
in now,
Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peterson racing back to the track. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's really struggled at the big league level. Look, his ERA is over 5 for his career. And honestly, I don't know how many more opportunities he's going to have to be a starter. This is a big game for him, and see if he can drive that ERA down and give his team a chance to win.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Dodgers, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Lays off 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in, and a rather easy first out.
Batting second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here.
Seager.
There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Into the box now, Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Rockies, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, a designated hitter.
In is Gerardo Parra. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in, Trevor Story. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. He pulls this one into right, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, number 35. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in.
Put it to play. So much for our first run of the ball game. And he is in there. The tag, and he is out. The tag's there, and he is out. A triple play. So it's no runs on 3 hits. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
One 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Mark Reynolds as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 4-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. 1-1, here it is. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager onto the grass, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Puig.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And the pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
First pitch of the at-bat. Puig off for second. Pitch outside. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Left fielder.
Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to Granderson. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Well, Matt, 2 things for me come out of that base hit right there. One, he gets the 2-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. And anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Leading off the fourth for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed. He's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. He's running again. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number 35. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner's on his way to third. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. One count and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And the runner's coming home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. We're through four. It's now 2-0 LA. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. You're short, hit hard. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
So stepping in, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Peterson.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
In is Curtis Granderson as he rips it on the ground to second.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
High pop-up. Darvish just to the right of the mound, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The next 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Chad Bettis. Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35.
Here's Adrian now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Now a bunt attempt here. Arenado gloves it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the runner's on his way home. Squeeze attempt misses. And now they'll apply the tag on him between third and home as the squeeze attempt fails here, and there are suddenly 2 away now. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just...
Oh, no, that one got him in the head. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Hard hit to first. There's one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Dahl comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away. But
the runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
The first baseman, number 12.
First offering on its way. Mark Reynolds is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Yasiel Puig.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Reynolds has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Arenado scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The catcher, number 9.
Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan
in there for strike 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Julio Urias.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Charlie Blackmon is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Here's the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Oh, look at Turner. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a bunt attempt here. Reynolds is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as decided. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
The batter, number 8.
Here's the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting. Shortstop. Trevor Story.
Pat Valaika will come on now and pinch run here.
Base, number 4, Pat Valaika.
Kenley Jansen will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Trevor Story will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with 1. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be interesting at bat.
So he throws him for the strikeout. David Dahl is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Ian Desmond will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Lucroy. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Clayton Kershaw gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Clayton Kershaw.
Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is going to be a foul ball. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
Here now is our final.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League East champion, Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league starter. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now. He's really become a nice outfielder.
Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Left fielder, number 6.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
A pause and the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Ready now, Kike Hernandez. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
0-1 count and the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
23.
Here's Adrian now. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park. It's now 1-0 LA. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Second, right fielder, Bryce.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Hard hit at third. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now batting, number 35. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 35.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And now is Yasiel Puig. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 1 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting six.
Here's Adam Lind.
Adam Lind.
And that's in there for strike one. Lind awaits the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After two breaking pitches, it's a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His career batting line against Hill, 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now pitch on the way. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened. Here's the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Worth is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 9th.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Strasburg on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Granderson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Aggressive, and you come right after guys, man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
Ripped down the line. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2. Hit in the air to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Settling in now, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail this one 1-0.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Strasburg on 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Murphy ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Austin Barnes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make it work a little bit.
1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Austin Barnes will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 15, Austin Barnes.
Bryce Harper is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bryce Harper is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Good waist pitch, 1-2. foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, number 35. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And he is out at second base on a great throw from Wieters.
The right fielder, number 6.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Nationals, third baseman, Anthony.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot, and as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
This is about as painful as it gets for a pitcher. He's been spinning a gem, posting nothing but zeros. Then this guy steps up and slaps one down the line. He thought it was going foul. No such luck. It boinks off the pole for a homer.
Up next,
the no-hitter and the shutout are gone in the blink of an eye.
Here's Adam Lind. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 32.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jason Worth comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side, hit hard. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Peterson.
From the stretch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Worth is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Eaton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Curtis Granderson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Worth is under it. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still time. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
The batter, number 7.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Puig has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Looped out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. Score remains tied 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Curveball that time, not even close. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. This is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hard ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Andre Ethier will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andre Ethier.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Andre Ethier will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first. First base.
First base, number 16, Andre Ethier.
Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander, Brandon Morrow. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready once again, Adam Lind. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone. Sean Kelly been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in once again, number 35. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know what's so different today? Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Lays off 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And this is fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Shot back up the middle. Eaton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. His past history with Sean Kelly, 0 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Got the go-ahead run at third base. We got 2 outs. Let's see how this is going to unfold. Matt, this is getting really exciting. Who can come up with a clutch 2-out hit, or can he deliver the pitch he wants to in the clutch?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Chris Taylor will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Howie Kendrick is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Jason Ward is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. This is grounded foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. A bare-handed pickup. Hats off to that one.
The center fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Defoe heads for the plate. The runner scores from second, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded. You're already down 1, but you got to make sure you execute your pitch, because if not, they can blow this game totally out of reach. Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure is on the pitcher right now.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He went down on strikes last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir. So they pick up 3.